Hello, my name is Jamie and welcome back to the channel. Unlike any other channel that showcases Pokemon Go PvP content, my channel exclusively showcases Shadow Pokemon. So if you're into that type of content, I'd appreciate it if you could like and subscribe.
So let's get into today's video. In today's video we are taking one final look at the Halloween Cup. Bugcatcher MB89 has submitted some Shadow Gardavoir battles. We don't really see Shadow Gardavoir in the Halloween Cup, and that would be probably because it has got a sub-psychic typing, so it takes super effective from Ghost and Bug, and they're absolutely everywhere. But can Bugcatcher make it work with the tactic of Charm Down, Farm Down? Because let's not kid ourselves, Gardevoir hits like an absolute fucking truck. We are leading a Shadow Nidoqueen on Earth Power, and we also have a Shadow Drapion on Aqua Tail. So I've got absolutely no idea if this team is viable. I can see a lot of weaknesses. ABA weak to Confusion. Stuff like Wormadam is going to be an absolute nightmare for this team, as even Drapion is going to struggle to deal with it. But without any further ado, let's get right into the battles. And in game one, we pick a pretty decent lead against an awesome looking shiny Obstagoon. We are resisting counter, whereas our poison jabs are hitting for neutral. We also reach charge moves at the same pace. Nidoqueen gets off a poison fang, and the Obstagoon is going to return fire with a Night Slash. Nidoqueen doesn't have to shield this up. You can see it does chunk us, but the health advantage is definitely in Nidoqueen's favour. We attempt to snipe with Gardevoir, and unfortunately we are unsuccessful. Once again, this is where the Psychic subtyping doesn't help you out, as we do take neutral from Night Slash. We choose to shield. What is the opponent going to come in with? The opponent is having a think. They finally decide to come in with a Charmer of their own. They come in with a Wigglytuff. I absolutely fucking hate Charmer. I think Wigglytuff is the Charmer of choice for this cup. Due to his normal typing, it actually resists Ghost as well as Bug. But it gets absolutely deleted by our own Charm. It doesn't make a charge move. We come up with Nidoqueen. Farm it down in the back is a Jellicent. Unfortunately, we didn't build up towards the Earth Power. It looks like Bugcatcher is just going to start debuffing this Jellicent. You can see that Poison Fang even resisted. We've got it down into the yellow. We show Drapion, and the opponent doesn't want none of that smoke, and they quit the match, and we're off to a 1-0 start. Moving on into battle number 2. We lead Shadow Nidoqueen into a Jellicent. Once again, this is problematic for our team. Jellicent will beat both Nidoqueen and Gardevoir, as we are going to take super effective from Hex. If it was on Bobble, it'd be a bit better. So we debuff it once, switch out into Drapion, and here comes Nidoqueen. This Nidoqueen is going to be very upset, as we are running Aqua Tail. Eat water, motherfucker. You can already see that after one single Aqua Tail, it's already into the yellow. So this Nidoqueen is going to be forced to start shielding. They do shield the second Aqua Tail, and the opponent does throw some energy. I think they're one short of the Earth Power. Bugcatcher is choosing to respect this. Either way, I don't mind this shield, because we are going to outpace to the next Aqua Tail, and I highly doubt the opponent is going to want to double shield. Aqua Tail comes through. See you later, Nidoqueen. What is the opponent going to come in with? They now come in with a Charmer. So winning switch was pretty key, as we can now realign our Pokemon. Well, I say that, but Gardevoir still doesn't have a great matchup against the Jellicent in the back. So we draw back out the Jellicent. This should just be a Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam is super effective, but it's an absolute trash move. We are looking to lower the defense, and I imagine it's going to be a Charm Down, Farm Down for the victory. First Poison Fang comes through. Even though resisted, it is going to start chipping, and that defense shot is going to be key for the Gardevoir sweep. We're hopefully going to make one more Poison Fang. We do make it. However, it looks like this Jellicent will have a Shadow Ball locked and loaded, so I wonder how Bugcatcher is going to play his way out of this one. So we come in with the Drapion. The opponent fires immediately. I imagine we're just going to let this go, which we do, and it should be time for Gardevoir to sweep. While I say that, we're hoping that the Weather Ball from the Alolan Ninetales doesn't care. We're going to have to respect the Shadow Ball. It is the Shadow Ball, so great shield from Bugcatcher. The A9 does make a move. Can the squishy Gardevoir survive a Weather Ball? Yes, it can. 1 HP and a Dream, and the Charm takes it out, and we are off to a very impressive 2-0 start. As much as I absolutely hate Charm, there's no denying, especially Shadow, it is really effective, as we just charm down absolutely fucking everything. Moving on into the next battle, we see the Mighty Blue Mouse in the lead. Nidoqueen can win this in even shielding scenarios, so we are going to debuff with a Poison Fang. The opponent should let the first one go through, they actually do not, so now we make an aggressive swap into Drapion. We are going to choose to respect the play rough, which it is. It will hit for neutral on Drapion due to our sub-dark typing, and here comes Dragalge. This is another problematic Pokemon for the team. However, Drapion's crunches do hit for neutral, and we do actually get a defense shot. So we're now choosing to bait with an Aqua Tail, as a crunch would KO. The opponent does shield it up, and they do dump some energy. I do believe we will survive a non-stab Aqua Tail. However, we'll probably get farmed down without making another move. We're looking to make one more Aqua Tail, and unfortunately we do get farmed down. So we come in with Gardevoir, we sneak a Charm, we can shield this move up. The Charm will absolutely delete it, as Charm is absolutely fucking ridiculous. And we are now spamming out Nidoqueen. Back out comes the Azumarill. That mid game was so quick. This Azumarill is still going to be switch locked. This Poison Fang should be taking care of the Azu. One more Poison Jab. See you later, Azumarill. What is in the back? In the back is a Alolan Marowak, and holy crap, we look absolutely fucked. We would get outpaced to the Earth Powers. We choose to fire a Poison Fang. The opponent is going to fire a Charge move, and even with the lowered defense, due to their resistance of Charm, I highly doubt we're going to be able to Charm down. The opponent is going to make a Shadow Bone, and this Shadow Bone is absolutely going to wreck Gardevoir. GG's to the opponent. So there you can see another core breaker for the team. Alolan Marowak does pretty well against both Nidoqueen and Gardevoir, and it also has an alright matchup against Drapion. Well, it doesn't have the best matchup, but at least it can hit for super effective with Bone Club. But Bone Club is a pretty trash move. So getting on into the next battle, we see a Spider in the lead. The opponent is staying in, and this is an absolutely dreadful matchup. So Bogcatcher is choosing to shield this up, as they must be double weak to Nidoqueen. The opponent now makes a swap into Incineroar, and here comes Aqua Tail Drapion. Are they expecting Aqua Tail? If this lands, I imagine it is going to do big damage, as it is really squishy. The opponent does shield it up. They are going to fire up a charge move of their own. Flame Charge will not KO, and we should make one more Aqua Tail. Does Aqua Tail KO from 75% health? Aqua Tail is a pretty garbage move. We don't get stabbed, but we do get Shadow bonus. Unfortunately, the opponent does survive on 1 HP and a Dream, but in comes Gardevoir, 1 Charm, high Incineroar, bye Incineroar. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. If they come back in with Galvantula, which they do, it's just going to get charmed down. So high Galvantula, bye Galvantula. In the back is a Frostlass. They are on Hex, but you can see this charm damage is absolutely ripping through. Charm only hits for neutral. Hex hits for super effective, but once again, Shadow Gardevoir doesn't give a fuck, and we take that game. GG's to the opponent. So we're currently 3-1 in the set. Moving on into the 5th and final battle, can we finish with a dub? We're seeing Ariados in the lead. Once again, this is a decent matchup for Nidoqueen, as we do resist all charge moves and can hit back for neutral with Earth Power. Bogcatcher is going straight for the Poison Fang. I'm not sure on this player, or at least build up to the Earth Power. The opponent was counting, and they call the Poison Fang. So once again, we are going Poison Fang. I believe if we go straight Poison Fang, we might actually lose this matchup. I'm not entirely sure, as I've always gone Earth Power myself. So we are going to fire another Poison Fang. The Ariados is quite bulky, and it isn't really too bothered by these charge moves. We now attempt to catch a move on Drapion. This lunge will hit for neutral, and we should outpace to the Aqua Tail. The opponent is staying in. Drapion is going to outpace, so this Aqua Tail should be taking out the Ariados, and let's see what the opponent wants to come in with. The opponent is having a think. I'm looking top right. I can see Galvantula's typing come out. The opponent is going to get outpaced to the charge moves. They make a really heads up play and catch this Crunch. I believe it is Azumarill they've caught it on, but as we don't have Sludge Bomb, Crunch is the move we would want to go for anyway. And I believe that swap is going to be brutal, because we can just save 2 shields for Gardevoir, and we're going to charm down, farm down absolutely everything. Our switch timer pops up. This Azu is going to have to eat this Poison Fang. They still haven't shielded, so I believe that is the huge mistake. That is the icing on the cake. Mr. Opponent, meet Shadow Gardevoir. We actually come in with Drapion. We do Poison Sting down. We get Volt Switch down, but this game is absolutely over. We're going to just charm the fucking shit down out of this Spider. They're not going to make 3 charge moves, so we shield up the lunge. You can see these charms are absolutely chunking. We sneak another one. 3 turn versus 4 turn is really hard to align your moves. And Gardevoir is going to charm down, farm down, and take that dub. So GG's. So that was the Shadow Gardevoir showcase. I believe this team is a bit unbalanced. However, Bogcatcher did find some success with it. And let's not kid ourselves. If you're going to use a bullshit move like Charm, you may as well use Shadow Gardevoir, which hits like an absolute truck. So tonight the leagues do rotate, and I've got a few really spicy teams in mind. I've got a couple of teams that are going to be hunting the Community Day Swampert and its counters. I've got a double eye strategy I'm going to put to work tonight, and if I actually get some success, I'll be bringing them battles tomorrow. So just like to say thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.